Yeah, thanks a lot.
I was told from someone else to do it. I didn't want to do it.
Spo has been very, very open that there's one expectation.
Spo's been open?
Very little bit.
It's a new year, baby.
It is a new year.
No, I'm just-
About what the expectations are and how they're as high as they always are around this place. And he said, and Dwyane has to lead us. How much, even in year 13, you've heard that before, but how much do you still like hearing that?
I like hearing it. I mean, when you're a player in my position, you look for challenges. So coming off of last season, this is a great challenge. Obviously, every team loves their team right now. So I would not say anything that another is not going on another coast. Everybody think they got a chance. Everyone loves their team. But we like what the summer brought us. With adding being able to re-sign Dwyane and myself, and having Chris back, and adding the guys around. I thought we had a pretty decent summer. And from there, now we just gotta, we have to get behind closed doors, and we have to see how everything works, and if it can work, and we hope it can. We believe it can.
You've gone through this perception of Dwyane is declining a few times now in the past. What is the personal motivation this year for you, as you undoubtedly are probably hearing some of that again?
I'm just self-motivated, man. From where I come from, I mean, it's an honor for me to be going into my 13th year in the NBA. I mean, I've been broken, but I'm still here, going into 13 years. So, I work as hard as anybody, to prepare myself for a season. And whatever comes throughout the year, man, mentally, I'm strong enough to be prepared for it. But, when I have my opportunities, I try to put my imprint on games. I'm a different ball player than I was. There's no secret about that. But I'm an effective ball player and being different. So my job is to bring to my team what I can. Every year is different. What I did last year can be different from what I do this year. No one has a clue what that is yet. None of us know what our exact role is going to be when it comes to on the court. But just like I did last year, like I did the 4 years Brian and Chris knows together, like I did when Shaq first came to, I'm always willing to put myself and my team in hopefully the best position so we can be successful.
What's the starting lineup with these 5 guys? You've known that you could play the starting lineup since last February. To finally have a chance to get on the floor with Goran and Lou and Hassan and Chris and do it, I mean, is this something you've almost been waiting for this opportunity?
Yeah, we just hope we hope everybody make it through training camp and preseason and get to the real thing. But it's a great starting lineup on paper. It's going to take some continuity. It's going to take some guys giving of themselves at certain times. But we have a good starting lineup, and that doesn't guarantee us anything. It doesn't guarantee we're going to get off to great starts. But what it does is it gives us an opportunity to have confidence in our group, in our first unit, to say we know that these guys are all individually good enough. Now we hope that we can make it one of the best starting fives in the league by production. And
then Eric said he's going to try to play you 5 together as much as possible in camp to get that chemistry. How important is that?
That's very important. A lot of times when you go to training camp, a lot of it is to try to get guys in shape, and when you're putting in new guys and you're trying to slow things down, and you kind of get away from being ready, prepared as the units that you're going to play with. So that continuity you're still searching for, in preseason, because everyone don't play a lot in preseason, especially early on. So even when the season starts, you're still searching for it. So hopefully we can get on the court together in practice and just start building that that continuity that we need with this new unit.
I'm sure last year didn't go exactly the way you wanted, but it did seem like you progressed health-wise, particularly with your knees. Do you feel like that progression has continued to go the right way through the offseason?
I haven't done what really breaks your body down. That's playing games and traveling and all that. But I had a good off season. One of the positives for me was ending the season last year on a good note and being able to go into the summer and not have any setbacks and just move forward. So I was able to build on that. Like I said, every year you go into the year, you just have no idea what's going to be the thing that's going to irk you throughout the season last year. It was missing games, from my hamstring, and very unfortunate. But I worked as hard as I could to make sure, hopefully, that's not the case this year. But I was happy that I was able to build this summer going into last year.
Is it accurate that you feel like you've progressed health-wise the last couple of years?
Well, especially last season. The year before that, the first two years prior to that, it was tough years for myself. Very tough, physically, but mentally as well. Where you start questioning a lot of things. But last year was a year for me that reassured to myself. That I'm still an elite player. Just a different game. And maybe not sports in the top 10 elite player, but efficient, making it right, winning ball games. You better look at me on the scout report, kind of top player. So that's I strive to be that this year as well.
What are some of the things you guys got to work on this season that you didn't do well last season?